Hello Libra, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Libra is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is totally free. It does not cost you anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Libra, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And here is a Three of Wands. This is doing the right thing. This is integrity, right? This is virtue. And virtue really is this idea of doing the right thing even when no one is watching, right? This to me is kind of like, I feel like you've got a decision. I feel like you're trying to have the right response to something. Okay, so the idea here is to not act impulsively, not act too rashly. Okay, let's reassess the situation. Let's put this card into some context. All right, let's see what might be going on with this. This is the idea that we may want to react a certain way, but there are certain things about you, your principles, your morals, your moral compass, right? The beliefs and values that you hold, right? Fall back onto those before we react, before we make a decision, before we do something that may go against who you really are. Okay? Let's put a few more cards out here. A Chariot. Okay. We've got a Prince of Swords, an Eight of Cups, High Priestess. There we got that Ace of Swords, very nice. Two of Cups, the Empress. We've got, of course, makes perfect sense, we've got a Queen of Wands and Nine of Swords. So this is something that is painful to you. I feel like somebody wronged you, somebody deceived you, somebody lied to you. Somebody kind of like pulled the rug out from under you with this Eight of Cups. And I feel like we do want to react a certain way, but we have to really be careful here. So really don't take another step until we reassess kind of who we are, where we are, what we ultimately want. Let's open ourselves up to our intuition. Let's open ourselves up to spirit here with this High Priestess before we take that step. Okay? The Three of Wands with the Chariot card, you're understanding the consequences of what you do right now. Whatever move you make is going to, it's either going to bring us clarity. We're either going to have peace of mind, knowing that we did the right thing, or we're kind of asking for a bit of a storm, right? The Nine of Swords here. In this case, I feel like we really want the Ace of Swords. But we have to be careful that we do the right thing. And I don't know who this person was. I feel like they are a contemporary male energy. Someone about your age. Could be a romantic partner, could be a friend. It could be a family member, coworker, sibling, I don't know. I feel like they wronged you. Okay? And I feel like there was some sort of a deception there, that maybe they were promising you a bunch of things. But then with the High Priestess up here, it feels like you discovered the truth. The truth was kind of revealed to you. Okay, that there was a secret, there was something being kept from you here. And now that you know about it, we're on this fence here with the kind of Prince of Swords energy where we don't really know how to react. We know how we want to react. But we really have to try to restrain ourselves. Let's try to remember who we are and what kind of person we are. Three of Wands, right? Virtue. And sometimes the greater show of strength is to really do nothing. Now, in this kind of a situation, the tarot is not going to tell you what to do. The tarot can take a snapshot of the energy as it is and try to show you what all of the factors are, or what, a few different angles of this thing might be for you to make your own decision. Okay. But the Three of Wands is that virtue. You are someone that you have a strong character. You have integrity. You try to always do the right thing. Now, many of us try to do the right thing. Many of us fail. And that's part of the point here, is that this is one of those times where we want to be very careful that we stick with our principles. Okay? Because I think making the wrong decision, taking the wrong step, making the wrong move here is asking for that Nine of Swords. And this is going to just make the situation worse for you and for them, and it's not going to make you feel any better. Kind of opening up a can of worms, kind of engaging in this battle where we're both going to get hurt. Okay? So the Three of Wands, your values and your principles. What do you believe? What do you value in your life? That's the bedrock within us. That is what we have to be obedient to, your highest will. And really, it's kind of asking yourself, well, what do you want in your life? Right? And that's kind of the Empress thing here, right? We've got the Three of Wands, we've got the Chariot, we've got the Empress over here. We want the Empress in the environment, which is right here where it is. We want the best life. We want to live in our own perfect world. Okay? We want to live in a world that is as close to our ideal, as close to our own personal utopia as we can. Is it worth jeopardizing this just to get a little bit of revenge or retribution for what that person did to you? Okay, it's kind of one of these things where you don't want to sink to their level, because that's going to take you away from your best life, your kind of paradise. This is real abundance, real love in your life. And I think that in such a case, walking away or doing nothing or not reacting, not responding, is going to ensure that you're going to hang on to this Empress energy, and that you're going to continue taking your vehicle in that direction toward this best life. We want to arrive here. Okay? But depending on whatever decision you make now, we might not get there. I don't think there's anything that this person did, whoever this, again, it feels like a contemporary male energy, someone your age, friend, family member, coworker, romantic partner, or whatever. Whatever they did is not worth you jeopardizing this path that you are on. This path toward abundance, toward success. Okay? Now, were they the last person to give you flowers? Spirit's showing me a bouquet of flowers. It's been sitting there for a while. It's dry. The flowers are drooped. It's been there for a minute. And that's also the image of the drying flower, I think, is kind of talking about the whole Eight of Cups thing. We had a really bright, vibrant, blooming kind of rose here that now is starting to wither and crumble, right? And that's a hard thing to deal with. I can feel the emotion of this. I can feel how hurt we are from this thing. Whatever they did, whatever this secret or betrayal was, I kind of feel as if you are going to be betraying yourself if you react the way you're considering reacting. It's almost as if, it kind of feels as if they want to draw you into something, and it's really sinking really low, With this Eight of Cups, it feels like they want to bring you down to their level. But it's kind of got to take the high road here, And I think you have a strong connection with Spirit. I think you have a strong connection with your own intuition. I think you have laid your own tarot cards for this situation already. Yeah. And I think you know what the answer was. And I kind of wonder if part of us is looking for some kind of a validation or justification or some sort of permission to go bringing the hellstorm down on them. right? This rain of fire kind of thing. We very often, and that's why I don't read tarot for myself, to be honest with you. Because I know, I don't know why, but I know what I want. And then I read the tarot cards, and I can see myself doing this, looking for energies to kind of pick out or to zero in on to receive the kind of message that I want. I want permission to open up a can on this person. And so I will find a reason in the cards to justify that. So I don't read for myself, you know? And when I do read for myself, I don't have the same kind of impressions from spirit that I have when I read for other people. It's just different. And if you read, I think you know what I mean. And so I kind of feel like you have tried to lay the cards for yourself, looking for the answer that you want, but maybe not getting that. Okay, and I really feel like in this situation, we've got to try to take that high road, because you're on a path in your life towards such success and such abundance. This is a blip. This is a hiccup. You're carrying something now. I feel that is somebody pregnant? I kind of feel Spirit showing me that there is something there's something more to this story here. Okay, feels like somebody might be pregnant. This is not the reading that I wanted. See, but I feel like you are on your way to this Empress energy, and we want to stay on this path. Okay, so whatever happened with this person, you're being shown two possible outcomes here. Okay? An outcome where your conscience is clear and we're able to arriving at this Empress energy. Or an outcome where I think ultimately you will have some regret, because you may be sabotaging or sacrificing your own future just to get a little bit of revenge on that person, okay? And that's the most difficult thing, is for you not to be so angry about it. And who can blame you? No one's telling you not to be angry, right? I think the cards are telling you to really be careful with your decision and really try to follow Spirit. What is your conscience, your higher self, your soul, your spirit, your guardian angel telling you? And I think you know, and I think you can hear it, because you're tuned in. I feel like you've got a very clear channel to Spirit. Sometimes Spirit doesn't tell us what we want to hear. Sometimes we want permission, to go kick some butt, but we don't always get that, right? Spirit's going to tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. Okay. And I think with the Ace of Swords here, if we can empty our mind of kind of what we are expecting, what we want, then I think we're more likely to receive the message that we need to hear. Yeah. And this is easier said than done, because again, I can't read tarot for myself, because I know that I have that tendency to kind of put my own biases into the readings when I read for me. The one thing I do for myself is Jing, because to me it feels like Jing is a little bit more blunt, right? The tarot seems a more subtle art. The Jing seems a lot more blunt. So in your case, maybe the tarot is not the way for you. Maybe something a little bit more blunt is going to work better for you. Maybe Jing, right? Maybe geomancy even. If you haven't done geomancy, I would like to do a video on geomancy at some point. It really is a wonderful method of divination. We need to try to have this clear channel, so we really are hearing what our soul and what Spirit is telling us, giving us the proper direction forward, where we can achieve our best life here. Let's select the mystery card before this video gets too long. This is a random card from the Pamela Coleman Smith Tarot. We're going to set it down right here. We're going to put Jimbo, aka the Lizard King, right there on top of that card. We're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together, and it will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If at any point during this reading you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction down in the comments. All right, let's do it together as an interactive exercise. Okay. So we've got our major arcana, and this is really what we want to do. We're on this quest. We're on this journey to our best life. Okay, and I really am getting the feeling that somebody is with child. Okay. I don't know if it is you or someone else. I don't want to speculate, but I feel that's quite a significant thing right now. And that's kind of a big, like, you know, a big detail, you know, that really makes a lot of difference. Okay. So we've got the major arcana. We've got our fire energies. We've got our water, of course. We do have our air. We don't have any earth energy, and I think that's good because that's telling me that you haven't actually done anything yet. You know, you haven't made that step. You haven't taken that step or made the decision. And I think it's good that you're holding off to try to cool down. Let's talk about some of the cards on the path of the Serpent. As we do this, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. Okay, it doesn't cost you anything. We start with the Two of Cups. There's a lot of love in you. You're somebody that, this is one of your founding principles, right, is love. Right? It's that everybody deserves love, and that everybody has a right to pursue love in their own way. Okay? And I think in some ways this is you loving yourself, and this is you connecting with yourself in such a way that we can kind of see, is my proposed action going to bring me closer with myself? Is it going to bring me the life that I want? Is it going to bring me closer to this Empress? Or is it going to take me further apart? So a lot of the Two of Cups, this love, it's self-love. It's radical self-love. Self-love to such a degree that you're willing to just kind of excommunicate somebody if that's what's going to be best for you and yours, your family, your loved ones. So this has to be part of that decision. What decision is going to reflect your self-love and the love and care for your family, right? For your loved ones. Someone's got a kidney thing, right? It's like a chronic kind of kidney thing going on, yeah. I don't think it's you. I think it's maybe it's this other person or somebody else has a thing with the kidneys. It's already diagnosed. I'm not a doctor. I'm not diagnosing anything. It's something that you already know about. It's nothing new. I'm not predicting anything. Tarot cards don't predict the future. We're not fortune telling here. Okay? What we're doing is reading energy, showing you a snapshot of the energy around you right now. And this is what we see. I see a lot of love. I see this motherhood. I see this very heavy heart right now. I see a betrayal. And I see that we can either end with clarity or we can end with more pain. I think there's a difficulty for you letting this go or getting over this anger. I feel, and you're angry, again, for a good reason. No one's trying to take that away from you. But that's something that we have to really get over eventually. Allow yourself to be angry. Be as angry as you want. Find a constructive way to release that anger, a way that's not going to get you in trouble. You know? We really want this, Empress, in the environment. Okay. Well, I say we look at the mystery card now. Yeah, I don't know what more we can really say about these cards that we haven't said already. This feels like a very heavy reading. There's a scarf or something that you wear, right? Spirit's showing me something with the neck. What's going on with the neck? I feel like you have something wrapped around it, like a scarf or something. I don't know what that is. The mystery card here. If you have a prediction for it, put it down in the comments. Obviously, right, we need some earth energy. We've got to show something that we're making a decision, we're taking a step, we're doing the right thing, but what kind of right thing do we need? I guess I would probably instead just like to see a 10 of cups. Yeah. Or another empress, or even an emperor, really, showing that we're in control of ourselves, that we are remaining disciplined and focused and in control so that we can get our best life, we can have our successful future. Let's see what we've got. 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands, you feel hurt. You feel hurt. And I don't know how to exactly talk about such a sensitive subject as this. I feel like this person did something to you that is beyond forgiveness, right? But you have to process it and move forward in a way that is going to be good for you. Okay? I don't want to, if this reading is for you, you already know what these energies are about. Not something that I have to say out loud. I feel like there is some professional guidance needed here, more than a tarot reading. Lawyer, doctors, law enforcement, whatever it might be. Contact the authorities, contact the professional services in your area, should you need them. Okay? Very important that you do that. Maybe we don't have any earth energy because you're not needed to do anything. Call somebody else, call the professional, let them do it. Okay? We're going to move into an extended reading right now. If you want to watch the extended, there's a link at the end of the video. There's a link down in the video description. New readings for Libra every Wednesday and Saturday. I'm here every day, 6 a.m. You can come see me again tomorrow. Okay? That's Chicago time. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I do appreciate that. It's totally free. Doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment for me. Let me know that you're okay. Right? And I want you to know that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.